A pregnant black woman walks into a clinic only to be humiliated by a racist doctor. 15 minutes later, her husband arrives, and everything changes. Comment your city and subscribe. The clinic waiting room was quiet, almost too quiet. Soft elevator music played while patients flipped through outdated magazines. Then the door opened. A young black woman, visibly pregnant, stepped in slowly, one hand resting on her lower back. She walked to the front desk, smiling gently, but the receptionist barely glanced at her. Moments later, the doctor entered. He stopped mid-step, eyes narrowing at the woman. "You here for someone?" he asked, loud enough for everyone to hear. The entire room seemed to freeze, waiting to see what would happen next. "I have an appointment," the woman said quietly, holding up her phone with the confirmation email. The doctor didn't even look. He smirked, crossing his arms. "This isn't the free clinic," he said flatly. "You must be in the wrong place." She blinked, trying to stay calm. "I was referred by my OBGYN Dr. Morales. This is the address." The doctor chuckled without humor. "Right. We've been getting a lot of walk-ins lately. No offense, but this place isn't for just anybody." The words hung in the air, coated in judgment. No one stood up. No one spoke. She turned away. She swallowed hard, fighting back tears that threatened to spill. No one deserved to be treated like that, not her unborn child. Quietly, she turned and walked out of the clinic, each step heavy but steady. Outside, she found a bench under the warm sun and sat down, trying to calm her shaking hands. Pulling out her phone, she dialed her husband. "They refuse to see me," she whispered, voice trembling. "I don't know what to do." 15 minutes later, a sleek black car rolled into the parking lot. The engine was quiet, but the man stepping out commanded attention. His calm, serious gaze scanned the building before settling inside. This wasn't just any visitor. Marcus was a powerful figure behind the scenes, though few knew just how much influence he held. Behind him walked stern-looking officials and a hospital administrator, their faces unreadable but clearly prepared for what was coming. Without a word, they moved toward the clinic entrance with purpose. Marcus pushed open the clinic door, his eyes locking on the doctor still chatting casually with a nurse. "Which one of you refused to see my wife?" His voice was calm, but carried undeniable authority. The doctor blinked, confused. "Your wife," he repeated, stumbling over his words. At that moment, Naya entered behind Marcus, standing tall. The color drained from the doctor's face as a realization hit. Marcus took a slow step forward. "This clinic operates in a building my company owns," he said steadily. "Effective immediately, your lease is terminated. Security will escort you out. The medical board will be notified." The doctor opened his mouth, but no words came. Silence filled the room. Within hours, security footage from the clinic lobby leaked online. The video showed the doctor's dismissive tone and harsh words, sparking outrage across social media. Former patients, many of whom had suffered similar treatment, began sharing their stories. Nurses and staff anonymously spoke out about a pattern of discrimination. The public backlash was swift and unforgiving. Protesters gathered outside the clinic, demanding justice. Faced with mounting pressure, the hospital announced the clinic's immediate closure. The story wasn't just about one woman anymore, it was about a system that allowed cruelty to persist. Months later, Nia gave birth to a healthy baby girl in a new state-of-the-art wing of the hospital, one named after her grandmother, a beloved community midwife. The joy of new life marked a fresh start not only for Nia's family, but for the entire community. Marcus's company launched a scholarship program aimed at supporting Black medical students, opening doors that had long been closed. Nia herself joined the hospital's patient advocacy board, determined to ensure no one else would suffer like she had. Together, they turned pain into progress, proving that dignity and justice can prevail even after hardship. The doctor's medical license was suspended pending investigation. Public shame followed him relentlessly as former patients came forward. His cruelty, once hidden behind a white coat, became his undoing. More than losing his job, he lost the respect and trust of a community he was sworn to serve, a powerful reminder that hate has consequences. How many others like Nia have been pushed away at doors meant to heal? When dignity is denied, silence only allows injustice to grow. Speak up, stand strong, because true power lies in protecting humanity and truth.